Hello, everyone. This is my um, tech explanation video project. I can't think of the name of it. So, the app or website or whatever you want to call it that I decided to learn everything about is Seesaw. We use Seesaw in the preschool that I work in. I work in a integrated preschool classroom as the special education teacher. And we, with everything going on, have had to figure out everything that we can do on Seesaw to send home to parents and work on this distance learning stuff. So in the past, we have used Seesaw to just send pictures home, send notes home, things like that. Just little check-ins that parents can come and look at what their students are doing. Now we will be using it more to to teach and to send activities home and those things that students need to be doing. So I just made a sample class so that you can't see any of my students' names and we stay in confidentiality. But typically, over here, there would be all of our students, and then um, this section over here, this journal section, is where everything would be posted. Um, So there's an inbox. So there would be names here. You can inbox families, private message them, so only they can see those things. And then any notifications that I have would pop up here. Um, so the thing that we think is really awesome about this is that um, there are some built-in activities already, which is really nice. So you can go to the Browse Activity Library. Um, and then it'll pull up all of these activities that then you can send home with families. So it's super nice to not have to recreate the wheel and come up with these activities and record these activities when they're already here. So I set my class to the pre-K level. So all of these activities are for preschool, but there's a ton of different things. So for example, we'll just click on this roll, write, spell activity. So when you play it, you can go down here and push play instructions, and it will tell you what to do. You can click and assign the activity. So these are my actual classes. This is my co-teacher, Grace. So I could click on one of these, and it would just assign this activity to the entire class. So the whole class would get to do it, and then when they complete the activity, we can go back on and look and see that they did it and that they did it correctly. So I like here it gives these, it lets you record too, and then it gives you examples of what you should say. Children can go on and record themselves. It's awesome. So if you like this assignment, if you heart it, you can go to your library and it will save everything that you have liked in your library so you can come back and look at it later. You can save it to your school or you can share it to your school so that everyone at your school can see it. Here's an activity that we were working on. So for this one, we would just write their name up here with a letter missing, and then they would click and drag the letter, whichever one was missing, to finish their name. Another thing that's really awesome that this app just did was introduce, how do I get back here? Introduce this home learning. So for the home learning, you get a different code for parents and students to log in under, and it allows the families to have their own kind of little page. So typically it's in a whole class format, and you can see like different members of the class can see different members things. You can see the pictures, etc. Unless you're in that private message feature. In the home learning, it sort of increased that confidentiality and privacy and allows students to have their own page that only the teachers can see and only the parents can see, which is really nice. so we can send home more of those student specific learning things and stuff like that, individualized learning without other families being able to see. So I really like Seesaw. We use it a ton. It's been super helpful. Parents have loved it. Um, yeah, this was my technology project.